Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nonton video di YouTube gratis. Dapatkan ilmu di YouTube gratis. Dapatkan hiburan juga gratis. Tekan tombol subscribe juga gratis. Dan jangan lupa aktifkan tombol lonceng. Kenapa? Agar Anda selalu mendapatkan video terupdate dari saya gratis. Selamat menikmati. Good morning everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my amazing mentor channel. Hopefully this channel can inspire you to be a better version of you. And do not forget to subscribe, okay? So please turn on the notification rings so you will be updated with my videos. Hopefully my videos can help you, can assist you, can coach you for you to have a better version of your life. Okay, so people keep asking me, hey Andy, you are a doctor, why you don't do your medical practitioner, why you don't practice as a doctor, as a medical doctor? Well, people kept asking me this kind of questions. Well, before I answer, I want to share you stories about myself. Not a few, but long time ago, when I was in the kindergarten. I still remember because my father always told this kind of story. When I was a kindergarten, I have this salesmanship inside myself, in my body, in my brain, in my early period of time of school. Kindergarten, can you imagine? As you know, as a student, we have this kind of list of schedules that we want to learn in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We go to school at Friday. So at that time, I told my dad, "Hey, Dad, you know what? Please type it in a computer, and then please print it for me and make some copies of it." And then my dad asked me at that time, "Hey Andy, what is that for? Why do you want to have this many papers, these copies of list of schedules that you want to learn every day as a student?" Well, I said to my dad, "I want to sell this." You know what? It was in kindergarten. I don't know, but at that time, I've been thinking, I had this kind of thought that my friends need this, and they don't have a computer to write on it, and then they don't have the printers. Well, at that time, long time ago, we cannot access a computer and then a printer and make it by ourselves. And at that time, my dad has to type it for me and then go to his office. By the way, my dad was an army, he's retired now. He went to his office and then borrow office computer and then type it my schedule and then copy it. And then the day after, I asked my dad to copy it, and then he gave me papers, like 10 or 20 papers. I kind of forgot that. And then I sell that. It's sold out, maybe for, let's say, 100 rupees at that time, or I forget, maybe 25 rupees at that time. But this kind of salesmanship that I had since the beginning of my life, it was in kindergarten. Now I still grow my salesmanship until now, because if you cannot sell, if you're not selling, you are dying. Every single things in our life talk about sales. So you have to be proud as a salesman. Even though I'm a doctor, but I'm so proud if people call me, "Hey, salesman." Yes, I'm very proud of it, because since I was kindergarten, I had this kind of experiences. I have this kind of energy to sell all the things. when I went to elementary school, junior high school, senior high school, and then went to college as in a medical faculty, it's transformed myself to become not just a salesman, but becoming an entrepreneur. And when I was studying in a medical faculty, I knew many friends that my senior at that time. I have one, I forgot his name, but he's my senior, you know, and he told me like this: hey, you know what, as a doctor, maybe you have money, maybe you have huge amount of money, but you know what, you will not have time for your kids, your children, sometime in the future. Oh, okay, what do you mean by that? I asked my senior. So, well, my parents are doctors, my sister, my wife's family are doctors. Well, let's say my parents. Well, I don't want to discredit any profession, especially doctor, but it's a noble profession as a doctor. My parents have money, but they don't have time, because as a professional, as a doctor, as a lawyer, as a singer, you name it, you have to exchange your time and your money. If you want to have money, you will not have time. If you want to have time, you don't have the money, because you have to practice your medical as a doctor. So I have so many gurus, I have so many, you know, lecturers, my seniors, they have a lot of patience, they have a lot of money, but they don't have time. They go home late night, and then in early morning they have to work again, doing for surgery, and then operating a surgery, whatever it is. So that was the time that I decided that I don't want to be like that. Well, it doesn't mean that I don't have this capability, this capacity as a doctor. You know, my brain is okay lah. You know, I'm that kind of diligent student, and then intelligent, not that diligent actually. But yeah, I can be a doctor, but I choose to be an entrepreneur. I decided to have this kind of mission of life to transform people. That's why you are watching my videos right now. Well, I'm not behind the desk and then ask you, hey, what's your problem? I mean, to diagnose a disease as a doctor, yeah, since when you get a fever, something like that. No, I sit behind my desk to transform people. That's what I'm going to do as a human. It's like God sent me to this world to become a transformer, to give impacts, to impact millions of people. That's why hopefully you can also be inspired because of this video. And what I'm trying to say is probably you learn in the college as what your major is, whatever, a doctor, a lawyer, a law, a faculty of law, faculty of science, faculty of languages, whatever. But if you know your mission of life, you have to think more and more that sometimes and many times you don't have to do something that you love, and you know that you will become better and the best version of you in the future based on what you learned in the university, what you learned in school. I'm a doctor, but I chose to become an entrepreneur, to become a motivator, to become an inspirator, to become a transformer, to become an influencer. Why? Because I want to change the world. I want to give impact to the world. But this is me. Well, you don't have to, copycat me. You don't have to imitate me. What you have to do is ask yourself, have a self-discussion with yourself, deep conversation with yourself, what you are going to do, what you are going to be in the next 5 or 10 years, where are you gonna be, and what do you want to be remembered when you pass away. That's some of the questions that you have to ask to yourself. What do you want to be remembered when you pass away? For me, I already knew my answer, and this is why you are still watching this video. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you feel this kind of video can inspire others, please like, comment, and share, and do not forget to subscribe. See you in my other videos. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.